who is creating this on the internet. It finally happened. I have been waiting for so long to find another one of those "I forced a bot to watch 1,000 hours of fill-in-the-blank" memes because I wanted to dig deep and know who is creating this on the internet. Why don't you just Google it? I don't know, but it's none of your business. My Google searches are private. But it's important for me on this channel to talk about something like this because you, as a subscriber, are very smart. So, are these memes real? I'm just gonna give you some evidence and let you decide for yourself. Well, first, I found out who creates them. And it turns out that they are a comedian and a writer. If these weren't created by a bot, I wonder who would be making them. Perhaps a comedian/author? They are quite funny. That's strike number one in my book. What does a comedian/author know about creating some kind of intense neural network? And speaking of intense neural networks, in order for this to work, it'd have to be run on a pretty big computer. My computer sure as heck could not handle 1,000 hours worth of film. Heck, my computer took forever to train off of a few pages from the Harry Potter book. So maybe this guy has access to some super high-tech supercomputer? And another thing that kind of catches my eye is that every single one of these used a training set of 1,000 hours. That seems just a little fishy. I mean, how many of these things that he's forcing the bot to watch actually have 1,000 hours worth of content? In fact, one article that I've linked in the description discusses whether his "I forced a bot to watch 1,000 hours worth of Olive Garden commercials" is legitimate. This is what they figured. Olive Garden has been around for 36 years. That means for them to have produced enough commercials for Patti to feed his bot, it has to have been producing Olive Garden commercials at the rate of 3,333 a year, or 64 a week, or 9 a day. There's just not enough footage. Even his one about the movie Saw. There's not 1,000 hours worth of Saw movies. Excuse me, maybe he's just bootlegging it. Why would he bootleg his samples so they'd match exactly 1,000 hours? Sounds a little bit crazy, especially since he's gonna have to force his bot to learn from this. 1,000 hours of footage? That's strike number 2. And speaking of teaching a bot to learn something, in order for this to work, the bot could only use vocabulary that it's seen before. You're not gonna have a bot just invent words that's not in the training set. So in order for this to be legitimate, every single word in his document must have been in the original content. Just think about this for a second. Would a bot that has learned from solely infomercials know how to say explicit terms? Those infomercials were aired on TV, so probably not. Strike 3. And I'm not the only one who's super skeptical about this. In another article, a scientist who trains neural networks named Janelle Shane says, quote, "Neural networks learn by example. If you show it 1,000 hours of video, assuming 120,000 unique 30-second Olive Garden commercials exist, you'll get video out, not a script with stage directions." From boredpanda.com. There's no artificial intelligence bot which has the ability to watch the video and produce scripts based on that video material. So, as it turns out, the AI behind these hilarious scripts is the comedian himself. If nothing else, please be very skeptical of anything online that says it was written by a bot. And if you want to learn how to make your computer write something that looks and sounds like Harry Potter, though maybe not nearly as funny as some of the stuff the comedian comes up with, you can do that, and I have a video for you. So check that one out. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please click subscribe. Here are 2 other videos that I think you'll enjoy.